Hey, good evening and welcome back. As we're looking down the bay, it is a sky full of optimism out here. And if you're headed to town, because I believe this is Waterfire for tonight, conditions are actually looking okay. We have a slight chance of picking up a shower between now and into tonight. But other than that, things are looking to be in the process of drying out. We have temperatures that are in the 60s for the southern portion. We are at 59 right now as we look towards Smithfield. We also have winds that have been gusting, and I really don't need to tell you that. You know, you've experienced it, but it is official. We do have a wind advisory that is in effect for Bristol County, also as we look towards Newport, and also as we look toward the Cape and southern Plymouth County. Here we have the potential between now and 10 p.m. to see wind gusts of 50 miles per hour. And our current snapshot of gusts show frequent wind gusts greater than 30 miles per hour and even higher out by the Cape and the islands. When you see wind gusts, when we have full foliage on the trees, all the leaves are out, when they meet or top 30 miles per hour, that's when we have the potential of pulling down weaker trees or tree limbs. Not so when we don't have leaves on the trees, but when we do, that's a concern. And that's our magic number, 30 miles per hour. So we may see some spotty power outages yet. Now, we did have rain, and if you slept in, you missed it, but the bulk of it actually came down to our west. We picked up more than 2 inches of rainfall, even locally 3 inches of rainfall in westernmost areas of Massachusetts, but locally about, say, 4/10 of an inch for Providence. Now, as we look at our satellite and radar, keep in mind this is tied to this swirling area of low pressure. And as the swirling area of low pressure moves from south to north, it's going to take its precipitation with it. But the air is going around that low at the same time. So at the same time, we're going to pinwheel these showers on through. So it's going to be moving and pinwheeling at the same time. So that's why there's still a chance we could catch a shower with this yet, even as it moves on by. And that's the case in western Coventry as we take a look at our close-up view of the satellite and radar. So this is on its way to dry out. Behind it, we have an area of high pressure that's going to move in, and it will bring us some sunshine to finish the weekend. We are looking at a dry trend that's going to take us right through, it looks like Thursday as of right now, and that will include a taste of summer heat and humidity by the time we get to Thursday and into Friday. So our futurecast showing the clouds and the showers essentially moving on out, lifting on up, and tomorrow again, a blend of sun and clouds very early on, but most of the day we should see a decent amount of sunshine with us, just mixing in a cloud from time to time, but it should be dry. Sunday into Monday, we're going to see pretty much the same deal, temperatures starting in the 50s and topping out well into the 60s along the coast. 70s is what we're going to find in the interior. So our rain chances for this week are actually pretty small until we get to Thursday, and then it's like a 20% chance of a shower very late at night. Now, need to preface this with hurricane season begins tomorrow, but we don't have anything on the scopes. But this is just a preview. Our forecast from NOAA for the upcoming season is are the numbers in yellow you see here, 13 to 19 named storms. We are expecting 6 to 10 hurricanes, or at least forecasting it. And for major hurricanes, that's category 3 or higher, 3 to 5. Last year, we indeed picked up 5 major hurricanes. And our Atlantic names, our list has been updated for this year. Starts with Andrea, so we're just waiting for that storm to form. We've got Barry, and the third one is Chantal. So that's how things will be going looking forward. Our tropical climatology shows that here we are at the beginning of hurricane season. It typically peaks about September 9th or 10th. That's when we statistically have our highest chance of seeing something tropical going on. And even though you are seeing a lot going on, none of it is showing like tropical storm developing characteristics. And the forecast from the Hurricane Center is basically no development expected for the next 7 days, but you bet we'll be watching that one for you. So with all that said, for tonight, we do have a chance of showers. Temperatures are going to drop to about 49 and will be mostly cloudy. But again, most of us are actually at the point where we can call it dry, particularly along the south coast. As we go to tomorrow, winds are going to relax. It's going to be mostly sunny. Temps will top out near 67. And if you wanted to make tomorrow a beach day, a couple of things you need to know. We've got a moderate to high risk of rip currents, and it is highest on the south-facing coasts of the islands. That includes Block Island, Nantucket, and the Vineyard. We are looking at the potential of waves locally of 5 to 7 feet. That's for Narragansett, and our UV index is going to be high. It will be mostly sunny, but it is going to be chilly. Air temperature at 62 with a water temperature that is still in about the mid-50s. Here's your extended forecast, and we will find a whole lot of sunshine by the Wednesday. We get into the 80s, and we get to keep them right on into Friday. Mostly sunny, humid, and 80. That's what you're going to find for Thursday. Friday, we're going to hold on to the humidity, and it doesn't really break until about this time next weekend. Ian?